So the social media embargo review for Blue Beetle has lifted, and so far it's been pretty damn positive, and I'm so happy because at first I thought Blue Beetle was going to be absolute trash, but the trailers have sold me, and then so far so good. People have been liking the film. It's been getting great reviews so far. A lot of, emphasis on the Latino representation, Latino power, Boricua, and that's good to see. And a lot of praise for Zolo, who's obviously going to be, maybe I don't know, man, because I think Zolo is going to give a star-making performance. But since the box office is a little shaky right now due to all the recent DCU flops under the Snyderverse guys, I don't see Blue Beetle becoming this massive hit, especially since the budget is over 125 million. But hopefully the reviews comes out, the Rotten Tomatoes score comes out, and I know Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean anything to me, but for the general audience, for your mom and pop, they look at the Rotten Tomatoes, be like, okay, honey, what movie are we going to see this weekend? Okay, Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle has a 85%, and it looks good. Let's check it out, right? So we're hoping for a high score on Rotten Tomatoes. Not me personally hoping, because I don't have anything invested in this, because I don't have any money invested in this. I'm just a fan who wants to see good DC properties do well. But again, hopefully the reviews that have been coming out so far have been great so far. So I haven't really seen anything extremely negative. It's more, the positive reviews are focusing more on the family aspect, Zolo, the direction from Angel Manuel Soto, the practical suit, the Latino culture. They say it's really funny. Obviously, some of the humor might be too silly because mostly this is made for kids. This is mostly like a family film. Much like Shazam was mostly for family and kids, this film is geared towards the big Latino market and the family and kids who go out to see these movies. So hopefully Blue Beetle does extremely well, which again I don't think it will due to the box office. So we'll see. But even if it doesn't do well, James Gunn did say that, he loves the character Blue Beetle and that the character Blue Beetle will be inducted into the DCU going forward. Now, whether or not James Gunn is lying, we'll see. Unless Blue Beetle just absolutely crashes and burns, maybe James Gunn will be like, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have Blue Beetle in my DCEU after all. Or excuse me, DCU. But I really hope, that Zolo, who I love him in Cobra Kai, I think he's great in Cobra Kai. I really hope he does have a big DCU future with James Gunn, because this movie looks fun. And at first I was trashing. I was like, Blue Beetle? Who gives a shit about Blue Beetle? This movie looks like trash. I don't want to see Blue Beetle. If you're going to introduce Blue Beetle, then you're kind of hinting at a Young Justice, right? Because Blue Beetle is part of the Young Justice. So are you going to introduce who's that? Megan and Superboy and Kid Flash? Are you going to introduce all these characters in the future for the DCU? Maybe, maybe not. We just have to wait and see. But a Young Justice movie would be awesome. And obviously, Zolo would be a big part of that. But overall, the social media reactions are great so far, so we just have to see the movie. I will be seeing the movie. I will give my review, and I'm not expecting anything mind-blowing. I'm expecting a good, solid time. If it's great, that will be ideal, but I'm not expecting this to be this great DC masterpiece. I'm expecting a fun time with this character that I kind of know about, but I hope the performances are great, and I hope that the CG looks pretty good. So we'll see. As always, love you guys. Stay safe. Truth out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.